Hi, I'm Josh Steimle. I'm the CEO of MWI coming to you from Shenzhen, China. And I got a question from George today about this app that he wants to launch. And I got some feedback for him. I started giving this to him, and I thought there are a lot of other MWI clients and potential clients out there who could benefit from this. Whether you're a startup or whether you're an established business launching a new product or a new brand, entering a new market. So the first thing is, George sent me a long email explaining all about his business. And I went through this long email, and it sounds interesting, but I'm still not sure exactly what his business does. So here are 2 tips for whether you're launching a new product or you're doing a startup. First off, if you can't explain your business in 10 words or less clearly, then you probably need to work on it more. You probably need a new business model, or you need to pivot, you need to change your business model because it's not simple enough, it's not straightforward enough. So here's some examples of companies that are doing this right. So I want to find a car really fast and get where I'm going quick. That's Uber. That's a quick explanation of what Uber does, the problem that Uber solves. I want to listen to any music in the world for a low monthly fee. I don't want to have to buy the music. Spotify. I want to stay in touch with friends and family. Facebook. I want texting, but more than what texting offers. WhatsApp. I want to make my photos look awesome quickly and easily and share them quickly with friends. Instagram. And I don't want to make my photos look awesome. I want to just share casual moments from throughout my day, photos, video, Snapchat. So these are all apps that are huge, and they're huge because they have a very clear, simple value proposition. You don't have to send a long 1-pager, 2-pager explaining what they do or even how they make money. It's very easy to explain what these companies do and how their products benefit people. Second tip, if you're launching a new product or you're trying to improve your business, don't try to change human behavior or change what people are doing. Try to help people do what they're already trying to do. So an example is, well, first off, ask this question. What jobs are people trying to get done that your company solves, that your product or your service solves? So here at MWI, people are trying to sell stuff online or offline. They're trying to generate leads, but they're trying to sell more stuff. So MWI, we're a digital marketing agency. We help people sell stuff. Companies come to us and they say, I need to sell more stuff. We help them sell more stuff. That's what we do. That's the job that we help our clients do. Now, let's talk about Sally. Let's say that Sally says, I want cheap furniture that looks good. Ikea comes to Sally and says, we make cheap furniture and it looks good. Looks decent, it's cheap, it's going to fall apart after a few moves, but it's going to get the job done for a while. That gets the job done that Sally needs. Another furniture store, and I can't think of any examples because nobody else has gotten huge like Ikea because they don't do this. Other furniture stores come along and they say, well, instead of buying cheap furniture that looks good, you should be buying expensive furniture that looks good. And Sally says, well, I don't want expensive furniture that looks good. I want cheap furniture that looks good. That company's trying to change Sally's behavior. IKEA is just going with it. They're saying, we're going to give you exactly what you want. Other companies say, we want you to change your behavior and then buy our product after you change your behavior. That's hard. It's hard to get people to do that. It's hard to get customers to change their behavior. So don't try to change their behavior. Try to help them do what they're already trying to do. One of the worst examples of this is, well, it's a good example. It's just a good example of people trying to do the wrong thing, is if you go into Apple support forums. You go into Apple support forums and you say, I want to do XYZ. And what do you see? A bunch of people responding saying, oh, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do XYZ? I don't care. Or why do you care? I just want to do XYZ. Help me do XYZ. Don't try to tell me that I'm wrong for doing XYZ. Just tell me how to do what I want to do. So when you're an entrepreneur, you're a startup, or you're an established business, don't try to change human behavior. I mean, you can try, but if you want to get huge, if you want to get big, if you want to sell a lot of service or a lot of product, then try to help people do what they already want to do. Now, sometimes what people want to do is to change their own behavior, and that's not what I'm talking about. So, for example, I use an app called Fitness Pal. It's a weight loss health type of app. well, I'm trying to change my behavior. The app helps me change my behavior. But that's not what I'm talking about, because that is trying to help me do something I'm already trying to do. I am trying to change my behavior. That's the job I want done. The app helps me do that. So that's not what I'm referring to when I say don't try to change human behavior. What I'm saying is don't try to convince people that what they want to do is not really what they want to do. Try to help people do what they're already trying to do. You'll be much more successful that way.